Your Saturday sports betting podcast with OffshoreInsiders.com. Joe Duffy's Picks, a wise guy play, and 6 major plays up for Saturday. Hit our only wise guy play last night on Dallas. Nice comeback there, but that's what that angle says, that the road team usually outlasts the home team. We've got exploiting every successful weapon on Saturday. We've got some systems over and undervalued teams, and we explain why each team is such. Demand the absolute best. Get the picks now. Joe Duffy's Picks at OffshoreInsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com, and we very well are likely to have more plays Saturday morning, especially in the NBA, as we take a look at all the Friday night results, etc., working throughout the night. As you sleep, we just work our tails off. Here are some news and notes for Saturday's portfolio. Kansas State and Kansas. KU, the second luckiest team in the country, according to Ken Palm ratings. Out of 352, they've got 6 wins by 6 points or less, 3 by 3 or less. Kansas, number 2 strength of schedule team in the nation. Arkansas, Little Rock, and Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern is the best spread team in the nation at plus 6.3 points per game. They have covered at a 10-1-2 rate. Penn State and Illinois. Illinois has probably been the most injury-plagued team in the nation. Ravonte Rice is questionable. He averages 17.2 points per game, he of Illinois. South Florida and Tulsa. USF, Chris Perry is out, 10.8 points and 7.1 rebounds. Virginia Tech and Wake Forest. Wake Forest guard Justin Bibbs is questionable. He averages 13.6 points per game. Alabama and Kentucky. Alabama, the number 1 defensive efficiency team, allowing 80.1 points per 100 possessions. Hawaii and Long Beach State. Long Beach State, the number 2 strength of schedule team in the nation. Mississippi and Missouri. Missouri, number 3 strength of schedule team in the nation. The Citadel and Tennessee Chattanooga. Citadel, 3rd worst defense in the nation, allowing 117.5 points per 100 possessions. Troy and Texas Arlington. Troy, 345th strength of schedule in the nation, worst among lined teams. UT Arlington much better at 176. Davidson and St. Joe's. Davidson is 13-2 this year. Their average covers by 6.2 points per game. Now that is, again, against the spread. In fact, 13-1 their last 14. They're the number 3 offensively efficient team in the nation, scoring 120.3 points per 100 possessions. So much more in both college basketball and the NBA, including college basketball free pick. Again, we're asking you to help us out. We'll get more exposure, we are told by the marketing experts, if you give us a nice 5-star review at iTunes or Stitcher, or if you're listening to the simulcast on YouTube, give us a like, retweet us, help us out. The more exposure we get, the more free information we're going to give you. Southern Illinois and Eastern Illinois. Eastern Illinois, 3rd luckiest team in the nation, 5 wins by 4 or less, 8 by single digits. Mercer and Wofford. Wofford, the 4th luckiest team, 4 wins by 4 or less, 7 by 8 or less. Vanderbilt and Texas A&M. Vanderbilt, 2nd most unlucky team in the country. They have 5. Their last 5 losses are by 8 or less. They got 4 losses by 3 points, 6 by 5 or fewer, and those are for the year, but in succession they've got a lot of tough losses lately. Wisconsin and Iowa. Wisconsin, the top offense in the nation at 123.7 points per 100 possessions. Oregon State and Arizona. OSU is 13-6 this year by 5.4, which is 3rd in the nation, but they're on an 0-2 skid, and they've missed their last 2 by -4 and -11, so they are regressing. Odds makers have caught up. Arizona, on the other hand, 4 straight covers. The 3 by 11 or more. They're 9-4 their last 13, an average cover of 5.307 points. So we are going to give you the free pick is on Arizona. Now some NBA stuff for Saturday. Toronto and Washington. Toronto's going to be playing 3 games in 4 nights, including back-to-back. Dallas and Orlando. Dallas is playing back-to-back in 3 games in 4 nights. Sacramento and Indiana. Sacramento back-to-back 3 games in 4 nights. Houston and Detroit as well. And in all 4 of those cases, the home team is rested. So again, Toronto, Dallas, Sacramento, and Houston, all back-to-back 3 games in 4 nights, while their respective home teams are rested. Philadelphia and Atlanta, both teams playing back-to-back in 3 games and 4 nights. Remember, the Hawks have actually been resting some guys during this winning streak. Cleveland and Minnesota, also both teams playing back-to-back in 3 games and 4 nights. The belief by some is lethargic legs could lead to more unders, and the teams might play slower paces. That is the general train of thought. Not saying we necessarily blindly subscribe to that, but we'll just give you the facts. There are a couple games where you have both teams playing back-to-back in 3 games and 4 nights. Portland at Milwaukee and the LA Clippers at San Antonio. In both cases, the road teams playing those back-to-back with 3 games and 4 nights. Then Phoenix is at Golden State. Though Phoenix is playing back-to-back 3 games and 4 nights, Golden State also playing in a back-to-back situation. Please visit OffshoreInsiders.com. Not the entire portfolio is complete. I know Stevie Vincent, wow, Intercontinental Betting Bulletin has been released for professional gamblers worldwide. You got to visit OffshoreInsiders.com for all the details. And if you're betting on your own, look, all the clients of OffshoreInsiders.com, thank you for keeping the books in business for us. We're going to have some stuff on Sunday. Remember, the Super Bowl preview is already up. Super Bowl preview is already up. You can, wherever you're listening to this, it's listed there. Just go to OffshoreInsiders.com where we have the direct link to it. OffshoreInsiders.com.